Hi everyone, this is your recap video of your chapter 1 in your grade 5 social science. The next topic is sculptures. Do you know the meaning for sculpture? Yes, it is an artwork done by carving stones, metal, wood, etc. into ornaments or statues. India is known for some beautiful sculptures. Some of these are discussed here. Your first topic is Chola sculptures. A dynasty of kings. Dynasty is nothing but a family. A family of kings called the Cholas ruled over Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu in the 9th century BC. BC is nothing but before the birth of Christ, before the birth of Jesus Christ. BC, before Christ. During this period, extremely beautiful bronze sculptures were produced here. Bronze is nothing but some expensive metal, right? These are considered the best in the world. Most of these sculptures are of gods and kings. That too Hindu gods and goddess. Okay, children? The next one is Sanchi Stupa. The great stupa at Sanchi was originally built by the Mauryan emperor Ashoka, Ashoka the Great, in the 3rd century BC. Sanchi Stupa depicts the life of Buddha as it is believed to have preserved the Buddhist relics. It is famous for its sculptures. The most interesting feature of all the sculptures is the artistic depiction of nature in many forms like birds, flowers, animals, etc. Okay, children. Your next topic is paintings. Under paintings, the first one is miniature painting. What's the meaning for miniature? Something at very small size, something at very reduced size. Here paintings are very reduced size. India has a rich heritage of paintings and recent history has seen the development of many different styles in painting. Small sized painting or miniature paintings were made in India about 1,000 years ago, the two on palm leaves. Colors for these paintings were extracted from minerals, precious stones, vegetables, etc. Today they are made on paper, stone, cloth, etc. They were popular in the Mughal period and showed various themes such as scenes of Mughal court, life, or stories of Krishna, or even pictures of birds and animals. Many of these paintings are now displayed in museum. Many of these paintings are now displayed in museums. Often a large number of artists work together on a single painting. Okay, children, this is what the important feature. Large number of artists, many artists work together on a single painting. Okay. Madhubani painting. Madhubani painting are named after the town Madhubani in Bihar. It is actually a town in Bihar, right children? The themes of these paintings are Hindu gods and goddesses, nature and celebration like weddings, etc. These are decorated with double line borders and floral patterns. The eyes of human figures are shown as big. Fish in a Madhubani painting symbolize good luck. Peacocks stand for love and snakes denotes divine protectors like God. These paintings were earlier made to decorate the mud walls of houses by women. Now they are made on different materials like cloth, handmade paper and canvas. These paintings are traditionally made using white rice paste and vegetable colors. Bamboo sticks covered with cotton are used as paint brushes. So they used everything that is made of nature. The next painting is the very famous Kalamkari painting. Now Kalamkari sarees is very famous, right children? Kalamkari is a painting style which originated in Andhra Pradesh around 3000 years ago. Around 3000 years ago. What does the word Kalamkari mean? Kalam means pen and Kari means work. That is artwork done using a pen. It is a pen work. A bamboo or date palm stick with hair attached at one pointed end is used as a brush or pen. In this art form, patterns are made on cotton fabric with vegetable dyes. This art is used on decorative hangings in houses or monuments and as wrapping material. It is also used on costumes. Hindu mythological characters from Ramayana and Mahabharata are depicted in the paintings. An interesting feature you have to know about Kalamkari painting is no two paintings are similar in Kalamkari. You cannot see any similarity between paintings, right, children? So the recap of the lesson will be continued in video 5. Before that, I would like to ask you a few questions based on this recap video. Okay, your first question is, what is the meaning of dynasty? Second question, who built the monument Sanchi Stupa? Next question, what is the meaning of miniature? Next, what does the word Kalamkari mean? Okay, children, these are the few questions that you have to answer. Thanks for watching. Keep watching.